A spike in cases of domestic violence, suicide, and substance abuse has a Maryland military base working to change the stigma surrounding service members seeking help.
Fort Meade is renovating one of its buildings to provide military personnel, their families, and civilians a place where they can access those resources and services. Fox 5's Paris Jones has this story for us tonight.
Well, if you speak to military members, they'll tell you for a long time seeking mental health treatment was frowned upon. But officials here at Fort Meade want to break this stigma and let the community know it's okay to find help. It's a project more than 10 years in the making.
I had the vision of, how to fix a problem. And the problem was I saw an unhealthy workforce and community.
And now that vision is close to becoming reality. Retired Colonel Ed Rothstein was a commander at Fort Meade from 2011 to 2013. And today he gave us a tour of the new Education and Resiliency Center at Coon Hall. Once renovations are complete, it'll be a hub for military service members, their families, and DoD civilians to get things like behavioral health services, education and employment assistance, and more.
What I realized was that a lot of the challenges that service members and families were having, they were intertwined. The Resiliency Program has 5 specific verticals, but they're really intertwined. It's physical, mental, emotional, family, and spiritual. And a lot of times you don't have one problem, you have multiple problems.
He says sometimes it's hard to recognize when you need help, and in his case, it wasn't until after he retired, so he hopes he can help members going through similar situations.
I had my own demons. Again, whether you call it PTSD or you call it anxiety or depression.
Rothstein tells me one of the main reasons they want these services available on base is because a lot of their service members fight real wartime missions here at home from behind a computer screen every day.
When you're done with the work you do inside that building, you leave that building, get in your vehicle, and come home. It may take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. That's the time you have to put everything you did during that workday aside and then come home to your family. And it doesn't give a whole lot of time to decompress.
But he says the project would not have been possible without the help of the Fort Meade Alliance Foundation, which helped raise more than $3.5 million.
We're hoping that this becomes a model that can be leveraged across the nation.
The foundation's president, Dion Vergoots, told me because the building is still under construction, they've created an online resiliency portal in the meantime, and they'll be installing a physical kiosk starting next month where people can access the portal.
And is a great place to connect all of those that are either living out in Fort Meade, the community, or they're going to be moving to Fort Meade. They're somewhere else, some other military installation around the world, and they're looking for what are the services that are available.
And officials tell me they expect to have a soft opening sometime in August, and they expect it to become fully functional sometime next January. Back to you.